name is Ethan, and today we are back on ASMRCraft, and I am fixing the windows of the houses because essentially what happened was I'm using vanilla tweaks in the previews for the bordered glass that gets rid of all of the things. The preview showed it as not connected textures, so that's why I've been using the borderless one, which I didn't like. But turns out, no, it is like this. It's connected textures like this. Oh, are my other texture packs aren't working. That is strange. I didn't even notice, but yeah, they're not working. But, yeah, there we go. Now they're working. Okay. Yeah, that's why we had done all of the glass in white, because it looked better than the normal glass. But I fixed everything, so now we do not have to have it as white stained glass anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of these and replant them, I think. So now we're just going to quickly go through and do this, because I'm also waiting for more glass to smelt over by the thing. So before we get fully into this video, I just want to, because of the pub crawl stream that we did a couple weeks ago, there was a warp directly to my house, and after working on this, it has since been removed, the warp, but while working on this, I left my shulker box, right? Whoops. Oh, goddammit. I left my shulker box down on the floor, and I came back on a few days ago, and somebody took everything out of my shulker box. Somebody came to my house and took all of my stuff out of my shulker box, which was like, it had a bunch of rockets, it had a bunch of carrots, it was my Silk Touch tools, my Silk Touch shovel, my Silk Touch axe, my Silk Touch big axe. It was a goat horn I really liked, and my spyglass, and a bunch of leads, some carrots and some rockets, and they took all of it, which is just so infuriating. I'm trying not to be like actually mad about it, but I am a little bit, because who the hell does that? Like, I get there was a warp directly to my house, but it's very clearly someone's base, and the shulker box is labeled Beetle's box, so it's not like someone thought it was like they could just take it. Somebody purposely stole all of my stuff, and I'm a little bit mad about it, to be honest. But trying not to be like actually mad, but what the hell? Like, who does that? And I'm missing a bunch of stuff from a lot of chests as well. I'm not like that mad, because it is a little bit my fault. Most of this area wasn't claimed, which is my fault. You're explicitly told to claim your area, because, you shouldn't, because people can still steal from you if you don't claim your area. But yeah, they just took all of that and then a bunch of stuff out of my chests, which is just so infuriating, but it's fine. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, I cannot believe it happened, to be honest. A little bit. Okay, there we go. I really don't have that much glass, but I have a lot more sand, so I can go do that. But, on a happier note, since the last video, we did the, where am I going? We did the Dungeons and Dragons, campaign, sort of. We did like half, not even, like a quarter of the campaign, that I had rest of it at 8 p.m. BST. And then even more exciting than that, they liked it so much they want to do more of it in like a full campaign. So right now the people who are probably going to be in the full campaign are Medic and Demi, I think, but I'm not actually sure. Medic definitely wants to be. I think Oblivion wants to be in the full campaign, but I'm not sure. And Jake wants to be in the full campaign. It's Jake. Also would like to. So I think nobody's technically confirmed because we do need to like work out scheduling. But I'm free basically whenever. And also, obviously, the scheduling can be different. It doesn't have to be Saturday every week. It's just that some people are definitely always free on this day and definitely always not free on this other day. So if there are no days where one person can make it, then they're not going to be able to make it. I will say though, I'm going to be doing one-shots, and if certain people can't, well, if anyone can't make it, I will be doing one-shots that are at different days and times to try and include as many people as possible, because I would like to. D&D is really fun, and I'll feel bad if there's anyone who wants to play but can't because of timing. So if there are any, well, I'll say on Discord, if you would like to take part, how do I say this? I think if you're a content creator who has been on ASMRCraft or is on ASMRCraft currently, feel free to, you should be in the charity Discord, and if you are, feel free to ask there if you can join, and I'll add you to the actual D&D Discord once the one shot is done. But yeah, there's a YouTube channel. So we did a poll to come up with a name, and putting together the poll results. That's fine. Putting together the poll results, Craft and Conjure got 12 votes, and Dungeons and Ender Dragons got 13 votes. I think we're going to go with Craft and Conjure because it's easier to say and it more closely fits in with ASMRCraft as a whole rather than just Minecraft. But I do love Dungeons and Ender Dragons. I love that name so much. I really, really do. But I don't know. We haven't confirmed it yet. I just put in the Discord asking everyone else. Should we just go with Craft and Conjure? Because they are so close. Like, there's a 1 vote difference, and that 1 vote is my own vote. So, like, you know, we can just go with Craft and Conjure, because I do think it fits more in with ASMRCraft. But I really love Dungeons and Ender Dragons. It's a very good name, I think, but it's fine. I think that that more closely fits with like people who are playing like Minecraft themed. I didn't realize I still haven't finished this. Like Minecraft themed Dungeons and Dragons, or are like playing it on Minecraft, you know, something like that. Versus this is very much it was meant to be a tie-in to the name ASMRCraft. It makes more sense to me to have it be Craft and Conjure, because that fits ASMRCraft more than just Dungeons and Ender Dragons, which I think is broadly Minecrafty. But I don't know, we'll see. I do really love Minecraft. I really love Dungeons and Ender Dragons. I really do. I think it's really funny. But I still do think Craft and Conjure fits better. But who knows? We might go with Dungeons and Ender Dragons. either way, the channel is linked in the description. It is currently called Craft and Conjure because we all thought realistically that's the one that was gonna win. So that's what the channel is called, and I'll link it in the description if you'd like to go and follow it. After I record and edit this video, I'm going to start editing together the first episode of the one-shot. So the stream that's already out, that will be edited down into a video. I'm going to try my best, guys, because I've synced up the audio from Medic's stream and from my stream, and what I'm going to do is anytime Medic speaks, I'm taking the audio from his stream, and anytime me or Demi are speaking, I'm taking the audio from my stream. So, because on my stream, you couldn't hear Medic, and on Medic's stream, me and Demi were both like echoed. So, to get the best audio quality, I think I'm going to have to take from both. But obviously we'll fix that for the next one. It's because Medic was not at home when streaming, so was kind of in a scuffed setup. And I'm not good with audio, which is why mine wasn't working. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with right now. I'm so excited about it, guys. I really am. I am now worried because so Oblivion can't make it this time either. So I had planned like a little thing that helped tie in everything, but now, and also because we were gonna have to make his character, I thought we would take a long time with this episode or this stream, but now I'm like worried we're not gonna have enough to talk about and to do. So maybe the stream ends in only an hour. Let's hope it goes for longer. But yeah, I'm excited about it, and I'm really excited about the full campaign as well. I've started writing for that already. Even though we don't even have confirmation of who's playing, but that is what we're doing. Okay, so who's going in here? Right. Let me think, what's the best way to do this? Maybe polish tough, along the floor. Like that. Maybe not. Maybe deep slate. Something with deep slate, maybe. Oh, but yeah, I also, I joined the staff team for ASMRCraft as well. Mainly for D&D. I'm working on mainly the D&D. I'm working on that stuff. But I maybe also working on some other stuff. Oh, maybe working on some other stuff too. But why am I in here? Deep slate. I don't think I have any. Right, let's just go this way then. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm really excited for the full campaign. I know how they're starting the campaign, which I'm excited about. I will also, I've spent 3 days getting together every class and race and background and feat and every equipment pack and everything they could possibly need to look up. I've put together on the Discord in easy to read stuff. It took me multiple days, so they can go through all of that to make their characters, or just keep the characters they made for the one shot is also fine. Because yeah, doesn't matter either way. They can do whatever they want. But maybe they'll read through it and be like, oh, that's actually, I didn't know that was an option. Because I do. I'm very much someone who loves D&D for all of its crazy stuff, like all of the insane races and or species, I guess, if you want to say it like that, all the insane species of humanoids that you can be, like Tabaxi, right? They're like Khajiit in Skyrim. They're like cat people. I always play as a Khajiit in Skyrim, so no surprise that I love Tabaxi. And also like Kengu. I'm so excited about a Kengu that I made up. I'm really excited about that. Kengu are like bird people. But I don't know these people very well, right? They're all very nice, and I really liked hanging out with them, but I don't know what they enjoy when creating characters, so I added in everything, even if I don't think they'll care or use them, right? But also because there will be NPCs or like characters with those species types, right? Like they will meet a Kengu and they will meet a Firbolg, right? And I don't want to do that, and for them to not have the option to pick that. Even if they're not going to pick it, I want them to still have the option. Because I'll feel bad if they run into like a turtle and be like, oh, I kind of wish I could have been that. Well, now they can. They have the opportunity to do that if they would like. But yeah, I also, how do you, it is homebrew, even if you didn't make it up, right? It's just, it is made up for it, but not necessarily by you. Pointy Hat made, ASMR. God, they made that race a lot cooler and a lot better than what it actually is. Visually and just actually, it's just better with the way that he made it. So I've done that. I've changed ASMR to be the way that he like designed them. You know, just a lot cooler, because visually ASMR just look like people, which I think is so boring. And like mechanically they aren't really different in any way, which is, you know. So with the ASMR homebrew version, it's essentially like they are descendants from angels, the way that tieflings are descendants from demons, in that like either they're half celestial or far back in their lineage they had angel blood, and they are essentially like, they have a ward who's just a person out there who they need to protect and keep alive, and if their ward dies, they also die, and it's a lot of different rules and stuff. I like the idea of ASMR just being like that, because they can pick whoever they want to be their ward. It can be another player if that player agrees. It can be an NPC that they already know, right? Like maybe it's a sibling or something, or a childhood friend. It can be someone they already know. It can be someone they haven't met yet, you know, stuff like that. I just like when the world interacts with the player, like how Warlock, you have a patron. I really like that kind of stuff. So I picked that, like homebrewed it a bit, and visually, I think they have like a halo, but like it can be different, different shapes, so it doesn't have to be just the typical halo. It could be like lightning bolts or stuff like that, and they have multiple eyes, and they have wings that protrude from like where their ears are, that come around their face and cover their face, and then when they're like casting spells or they're getting like really angry or something, the wings flare out to show all of eyes they have and stuff like that. I just think it's really cool, and a lot more fun than what they are in the actual game, which is nothing. They are nothing in the actual game. Like, they're kind of cool, but not really. But I'm having a lot of fun coming up with different places in the world, because I want them to have the option of picking something. Like, with the one shot, they know that, like Urgot, Demi's character, he comes from a village, he was raised to fight, and all this, right? Which is cool. But in the full campaign, I want them to actually know where they're from. I want them to know where that place that they come from, where it is. I want them to actually have like different factions that they can join, or to have been from. They don't have to be in it anymore, but you know, like I've made an order for paladins and a few of the other fighting classes, so that if anyone wants to be paladin, I'll explain what the order is and everything, and they can choose whether or not they want to join it, or whether or not they want their character to have been in it, you know. And I'm coming up with like a bunch of, I really like visuals. I like when things have a visual impact, right? Like when a character gets hurt, I like when it has a visual impact, when it has like actual visual consequences. So there's like different things of like the order for the paladins. They brand their paladins in a certain way, which I'm not gonna explain, but it's really cool in my opinion. You know, stuff like that, because I just like that stuff. I like when there's visual consequences. Like in Game of Thrones, people fight all the time, and there's never any like real consequences except death. Like if you survive, you're fine. Except like someone is in a situation and they lose their hand, and that's like a big thing for the whole series. They're missing a hand, and that is actually a part of their character and becomes a part of who they are, and they have to learn how to live with one hand now. And I think that's just so much better than having no consequences for fighting or for doing things, right? Like, actually, on the flip side of that, there's a character in Game of Thrones who can, with the power of like a god, can come back from the dead multiple times. It's a side character. They're really not in it much, which is insane, that a character that can multiple times come back from the dead is not really in Game of Thrones that much. So not really a big spoiler. They can come back from the dead a lot. They never really have. They have one visible like consequence, one physical consequence from the deaths, but there's nothing else. And I think that one as well is because of how he died. It wasn't because of the fact that he died and came back. It's how he died carried over, which is fine. But I feel like there should have been a physical consequence for coming back to life each time as well. Like, that's why I liked, even though it's stupid now, in the DSMP, when people died and were revived, their hair progressively got wider and wider every time they came back to life, which I thought was so cool. I just like visual consequences for things. Like, if you're committing your life to something, or if you lose your life to something, you should be able to see it, because I just think that's so much cooler. Anyway, my chair keeps creaking. I can't get it to stay still. I think I need to do like a general pass on this area and get all of the little things done. Like, I need to finish the beach. I need to finish a lot of small things because, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do it on camera, so I think the best way to go about this is doing this. And filling it in like this, and then going and getting some whatever it's called. Oh, I need to go ahead and name all of the fish as well, otherwise they'll despawn. So I don't actually have an anvil, I don't think. So let me go get one. If I go here and get some, if I get some iron, because I'm out of iron as well. I have almost a stack of, oh no, I have no money. I have almost a stack of diamonds, but I have no iron. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I do. Dude, every time I move, my chair creaks, and I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I definitely don't have any iron because I sold it all. Do I have an anvil? I don't think I do. No. Yeah, I sold all of my iron. You can't sell diamonds, which sucks because I don't know what to do with this. I don't want it. I could sell gold and buy back iron. That's not going to be enough though. That's all I really have. Slash warp. Oh, spawn. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video about Dungeons and Dragons. Just for the sake of promotion as well. I'm not really sure what to do though. Do you want? I could like build out a one-shot, I guess, and use it in the future. Or I could 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I could do, to be honest. I could do a lot of things, but let's just name them fish and fish and fish. Yeah, not really sure. Not really sure what I could do because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, like viewers or not. So do I just make up an encounter or like something? I don't know. Do I just write something and then have it be nothing? That feels kind of silly. I could show you my thought process behind doing the one shot that I've already done, but then that would have to wait until we finish it, and I also wouldn't want to actually do that until the videos are up, which I'm aiming for getting the video of the one that's already happened. I'm aiming to get that done and have it premiere on Friday, the same day as the one shot is going to be continued on. That's what I'm aiming for. And then I'm not sure if we're going to stream the full campaign or if we're going to record the full campaign. That's also something that I need to bring up. Because it makes more sense to me to record the full campaign so that there's nobody knows more than anyone else going into them. Which I think is more fun than having had some people watch it live and some people didn't. I think one-shots will be fun to do live, but for a full campaign, I don't know. I'll have to ask them. I forgot how boring Minecraft aquariums are. It's fine. It'll still be cool. That's fun. Actually, not being able to see the water at all, that's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm really excited about this setting for for the new, like, bigger campaign. That's gonna be fun, I think. I feel like it needs lighting. It's too dark in there. I think we could do a mix of coral and glow. What are they called? Glow mushrooms. Or glow lichen. We could do that, because can that go underwater? Who knows? We can certainly try. And then also coral, which I don't have much of, and also somebody took my silk touch pickaxe, so I can't really go out and get a lot of either. I'm gonna have to buy a silk touch pickaxe. I can't believe that. I still can't get over the fact that somebody did that to me. Like, it has to have been someone random who just joined, because I don't think anyone else would have done that. Like, especially because I've been on the server for like 3 or 2.5 seasons now, so people generally know who I am, I think, unless they're just, like, they've just joined. So I don't think anyone would steal from me knowing, not necessarily knowing who I am, because, like, they shouldn't steal from me specifically, just like, I don't know, I don't think I'm explaining it very well, but like, what the hell, you know, why would you steal from someone? It was all my silk touch tools, every single one of them. I can't get over it. Why would you do that? Okay, this was gonna be a touch pool, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make it this big, and we're going to, yeah. Right, well, that's fine. We're gonna make it this big, and then put sandstone along the bottom of this, because nobody's going under the pier anyway. Or at least no one should be going under the pier. Right. Oh, hello, Enderman. There we go. I'm really excited for the big room at the back, though. That's the main thing. Okay, let's go get more, whatever it's called. Okay, let's come back here. I'm not really sure what to put in here is the thing. Because it's not like, right, because it's, like, what do I put in here for a touch pool? Where's my bone meal? And my lichen. I think I don't have any left. Right. I am glad to have a blue building along here, though, because it's very much been sort of barren a little bit. Does that look okay? Not really. That's fine. We have something swim around there. think what we need to do is go to warp compass and go this way. I want to say, yeah, right here. And get some fish. So what do we want? We want something. We want just something random. And then we want some pufferfish. Something random for the touch pool and a pufferfish for the big middle tank. Right, 2 places, that and the 16 spider eyes. Don't know where I got those. Okay. Actually, this is gonna take so long, I'll do this off camera. Okay guys, I actually had an idea. So I found 2 pufferfish and a random fish. My idea is to put the pufferfish in one of the bigger tanks instead of the middle tank. We make the middle tank instead of a water tank, it's like a little terrarium for frogs, like 1 or 2. And then we just put some other fish in the thing instead of pufferfish. I feel like I have pufferfish in this, actually. I do. We'll have 2 more. This guy can just go into the touch pool, I don't really care. I do think the funniest thing to do is put the pufferfish in the touch pool, but we won't do that because that seems silly. Oh, you actually cannot see it. That's fine. He can go in there. I don't know. I was gonna make a stingray, but like, Carpet can't go underwater, so that didn't work out. Yeah, we're gonna put frogs in this. So I have to go out and get frog spawn, but that's fine. We'll do that. That's so cool. Okay, so we'll do that. And then these. We'll do these in this episode, and I think we'll go and do the frogs in a different one. So I do think this will be like this instead. And then, okay. Well, it's gonna be tall. Okay, and then we do this. Actually, we're gonna need so much deep slate. I didn't even realize. Why is it doing this? I'm really sorry about it. Oh, this is the clownfish one as well. That's my favorite. Well, hello. Oh. I'm excited for the frogs now. But what I really like about the clownfish exhibit, it's actually gonna have red clownfish, tomato clownfish, which are even cooler than normal clownfish. Right, give me like 5 minutes to remember why I'm here. I think we finished the clownfish one and then we end this video there. Right, don't know how I did that. We end this video there because I'm sleepy and I have a lot of editing to do. I don't know what that noise was. Okay. Alright. accidentally made a water source. Cool. And then get rid of all of this, and then make it all source blocks, so that the fish don't get trapped. Oh, we could do axolotls as well. I didn't think of that. I just hate them. Their AI is broken, and Mojang have yet to fix it. Same with dolphins. Although dolphins are getting a new update where we can have baby dolphins, so maybe they'll finally fix the dolphins' AI. Because dolphins, I've said this in a video before, but they do this fun thing where when you load them out of render distance, they will freeze wherever they are. Which means that if they're above the water, they will drown, and if they're below the water, they will drown. No matter what, even if they're name tagged, they will drown. Which just sucks so much, because dolphins are really cool, but you just can't put them in anything because they will drown. It doesn't matter. I don't know how I did that. Nothing matters. It will drown, and it sucks. Because I don't want them to drown. But that's why that goddamn ship build in my Bedrock Season 1, oh my god, it was awful. Everything I put in it died. So eventually it just became a giant fish tank, because I couldn't deal with it. I put in axolotls first. They kept getting stuck in corners, which I guess they weren't dying, but like nobody wants to see an axolotl stuck in a corner. So we didn't do them, and then we moved on to dolphins, and it kept drowning, because at that time I did not know that you can't do that with dolphins, because it's not really a talked about thing. I think people are less obsessed with the animals in Minecraft than I am, so I think I'm one of the very few people that have ever even noticed that bug. Although if they don't fix it in this next update, people will very quickly realize and find out about this bug, because of the dolphins that are going to continuously drown. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this one here, and we'll do the fish enclosure in the next episode, and I'm gonna have to go and get a silk touch pickaxe off camera, and then go and get a bunch of coral to fix up these. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.